Hello! Welcome to Wheel Talk. I'm Brian, Recapacitized Warder. Let's talk Wheel of Time news. If you've read the first two Wheel of Time books, this video is spoiler-free for you. If you haven't read through The Great Hunt and you're worried about spoilers, there may be one or two. Anyway, we're gonna discuss the upcoming Wheel of Time panel at New York Comic Con. Very exciting. I'm in New York and I'll be there in person, but the panelists are joining virtually and you can watch online. The panelists are Rafe Judkins, Rosamund Pike, Daniel Henney, Zoe Robbins, Madeline Madden, Yosha Stradowski, and Marcus Rutherford. All the major players except Matt. Not surprising since Barney Harris has been recast. We will get to that when we recap September's news. Then Recapacity will discuss Elaine in a brand new segment called Don't Get Me Started. We'll see how that goes. Recappa is nuts. Don't get me started. Who loves long books and tiny warders? Who's so over the Amerlin's orders? Who loves making every novice cry? Recapacity. Oh, that's me! Let's start with current events. The Wheel of Time has a panel at New York Comic Con. This will be on the con's main stage Friday, October 8th from 2:30 to 3:30 p.m. New York time. In July, Rafe appeared for a video interview at San Diego's Comic Con. They revealed the poster with Moiraine in the Waygate, which was cool, but this upcoming con in New York feels like a bigger deal. I plan to be at the panel, and I don't care that the panelists will be there virtually on a screen. I'll be watching in Moiraine drag, living my best life. Who cares who else is there? We know another trailer's on the way, and the show premieres November 19th. It is possible the main trailer will drop October 8th, at Comic-Con. Comic-Con is a great place to roll out things fans haven't seen. Whether or not we get a trailer, we'll probably get new footage and information. The fact that Rafe and the cast are participating feels huge. Everyone can watch live. You can buy an online pass to NYC Comic Con for 20 bucks. I'll include a link in the notes. If you're vaccinated and happen to be in New York, there are tickets available as of now. They're called badges. Enough of Comic-Con! I'm excited and I will post about my experience, but for now, I've had enough. Let's review September, which was a fantastic month for Wheel of Time fans. The teaser trailer dropped September 2nd. You've seen it, you love it, it's amazing. There are excellent breakdowns of the teaser trailer on YouTube. I will share a link to mine in the description. It's my favorite. I was so enthused about teaser trailer stuff that I couldn't deal with other news last month, so I'm catching up now. Rafe Judkins and Rosamund Pike did a Q&A when the trailer dropped. Rafe announced Lorne Balfe as the Wheel of Time's composer. The Wheel of Time had a different composer who left the show in 2020. Rafe was excited to announce Lorne, and it seems like we're in good hands as far as music goes. Lorne Balfe is a Grammy Award-winning composer who works on TV, film, video games. He composed music for Black Widow, and he wrote the theme song for his Dark Materials on HBO. I've watched his Dark Materials. There are honestly two things I love about it, and one of them is the theme song. The other is Ruth Wilson. If that whole show were just Ruth Wilson, I would keep watching. I love those books, the show just doesn't do it for me. Anyway, enough of that. My point is, we're in good hands when it comes to Wheel of Time music. We also learned songwriters Tommy Riley and Roddy Hart wrote a song for the show. This is an Emmy Award-winning pair known best for writing Animaniacs songs. If you know the Animaniacs, you know that song's gonna be great. Their social media called it an old school song, so don't worry, the bards aren't gonna be singing Animaniac songs. Although honestly, I wouldn't hate that. One more thing about this Q&A because it grabbed my attention. Someone asked Rosamund her favorite Moiraine speech. Rosamund said that in the books, it was Weep for Manetheren, which sounded to me like Weep for Manetheren won't be in season 1. Maybe it comes later, or not at all. We'll deal with it. I will include a link to the whole Q&A in this video's description. Soon after the trailer, there was a casting leak. Swedish actor Alexander Karim will be playing Luz Theron Telemon. This is a fun one because what does that mean? I imagine we will see LTT in flashbacks, but will he be a voice in Rand's head as well? Would you want that on the TV show? Let me know in the comments. While we're on casting, we haven't discussed Elaine's casting on Wheel Talk. This is old news from July and August, but we're playing catch up and I still want to talk about it. What are you gonna do? It's still unconfirmed, but there is good reason to believe Sierra Coveney plays Elaine in season 2. A Danish actress named Sala Soleil had also been cast. We heard she filmed scenes with Kate Fleetwood and Madeline Madden. Since she was with Leandrin and Egwene, folks thought she might be Elaine. Or possibly Avienta. I'm not ready to make an Avi prediction off of that. My best bet is she's probably some novice or accepted in the White Tower. I know nothing about the actress. I am not saying that she couldn't be Avienta, but there are a lot of reasons Leandrin, Egwene, and another young woman might be together. Enough! I'm done talking about that. Back to September. Next, we learned Sanaa Hamri will direct half of season 2. We can assume that's 4 episodes. She will also be an executive producer for season 2. Sanaa Hamri directs TV, film, and music videos. And if you think music videos aren't relevant to the Wheel of Time, you need to shut up, because she has worked on amazing music videos with huge artists and songs. Look it up, it's stuff you know. Super Bass? Excuse me? She does everything and she has produced major TV shows. Her directing credits for TV include Empire, Desperate Housewives, Shameless, Nashville Elementary. We're in good hands with the Wheel of Time's team. I can't wait to see what Sanaa Hamri brings season 2. I want to shout out an article Ari from WoTSeries.com wrote about filming locations in season 2. I will link to it. WoTSeries.com is an amazing resource for anyone who's interested in Wheel of Time news. There seems to be season 2 filming going on in Prague, Italy, and possibly Morocco. I recommend Ari's article if you want a detailed update on locations. The October issue of Entertainment Weekly had a new photo, which was cool since the September issue gave us that first look. 2 months in a row, hey. It showed up online mid-September, but the printed issue just came out. It's on page 76. Lan and Moiraine are in front of the wine spring, which seems partially destroyed. Does Moiraine destroy the wine spring? Was it Trollocs? We'll see. It was probably Moiraine, though. Near the end of the month, the fandom had a shock. Matt Cawthon has been recast. Donal Finn will take over for Barney Harris in season 2. I have hesitated to chime in on this because I don't have much to add to the conversation. We haven't seen either actor play Matt, but I have no doubt they will both be wonderful. I've only seen Donal Finn briefly in The Witcher, but I think he'll be great, and I think Barney will be great in season 1. It is a slight disappointment because of consistency, but these things happen. The show will be great, Matt will be great, and I'm not worried. One last highlight from September. Wheel Talk posted a Lego adaptation of the teaser trailer. It came out great, and if you haven't watched it, you need to do that. You're welcome. And now, here's Recapacity with a new segment, Don't Get Me Started. Oh! Hi, I'm Recapacity. It's been too long, but we don't have time for small talk. Elaine's relationship with Rand drives me nuts. Don't get me started. Some fans are sad that Caemlyn probably won't be in season 1. I'm not. I'm glad we're not gonna have the scene where Rand falls into the royal garden and Elaine is instantly smitten. Oh, this hot dude fell into my garden. I'm in love. I cannot. Don't get me started. In the first 3 books, Elaine's relationship with Rand makes me want to scream. I'd like to read this example from The Great Hunt after Rhenna has been collared. Egwene straightened, brushing her tears away quickly. I am not like them. She almost clawed the bracelet off of her wrist. I'm not, but I wish I could kill them. They deserve it. Min was staring grimly at the 2 Soldon. Rand would kill someone who did a thing like that, Elaine said. I am sure he would. First of all, you met Rand once. Saying you even know him is a stretch. Second Second, no one was talking about Rand. What are you even talking about? It makes me want to throw my wig and set myself on fire. Don't get me started. When the timeshare ladies bond Rand, right before they bond him, Elaine thinks, I really hope Avienta and Min become friends at some point. Oh, you think, Elaine? Because yeah, I can see how that would help the situation. But I get it. You love him. He fell into your garden, you have to marry him. And if you're one of those fans who says, oh, but wait, they had some quality time in the Stone of Tear, don't get me started. The scene where Egwene basically gives Rand to Elaine is weird. And we'll talk, I'm not impressed by the off-screen canoodling that supposedly brought Rand and Elaine so close. Enough happens in this story, their relationship could build off of real shared experiences. At least Min and Avienta share emotional experiences with Rand, but to be honest, I have issues with those relationships too. Don't get me started. That's the end of the news for this video, but I will be back after Comic-Con to report. If you aren't listening to Tarvalin After Dark, you absolutely should be. It's a podcast I co-host with Jess and Nameless. It's funny, it covers the news, and you're gonna love it. If you can like the video and subscribe, that would be fabulous. It helps the channel. If you'd like to support Wheel Talk, the best way is to sponsor us on Patreon. Speaking of which, we have new patrons to shout out. Recappa will close out with that, but before I go, walk in the light and keep it wheel. We have new patrons. Normally I blow party horns to celebrate our new patrons, but here's the thing, it's 2 a.m. here. I'm gonna have to do this as quietly as possible. I might wake up some neighbors. They're gonna have to deal. Our new Wilder, Verdana. Yeah, that didn't wake anyone up. We love Wilders here. If you have a problem with Wilders, you can get the out right now. Our new novices and soldiers. Aaron. No, this one just doesn't work. Angel. Cat. Michael. Congratulations and welcome to the Littlest Tower. Tivana, come here. The new novices want to meet you. I'm just kidding. No one wants to meet you. Get back to work. Our new accepted and dedicated Rebecca. Amy. Sherbet Mango. Congrats, welcome, and I hope to see you at our monthly games. There will be prizes and drama. And our new our new Aes Sedai and Ashamat. Sean. Christopher. Congratulations on being raised. Once you've taken the oath, some folks may ask you, is Recappa raising a rebel tower with her Patreon? When they ask you that, just be like, what? We love our patrons. Cheers to you all. Now get out. We're done here. I've had enough.